Hello everyone, my name is Wyatt. Welcome to XALT Ministries. Today we're going to look at Ever Be by Bethel Music. This song is going to be in the key of D. It's going to be a little interesting because they threw in an extra F sharp minor chord, which is usually only used for key of A. So for this one, I kind of added another note to it to help it blend in better with the key of D chords that we'll be using. So for this, you'll have your standard key of D chords. I use D2, B minor, a sus2, and G2. And then we're going to throw in like an F sharp minor with an added note. And it's going to sound like this. So when you go your D here, and you go here, and then you go to this one, they all sound about the same. So usually it's like that, and it's got that, now it has that little teenier sound to it, so it helps blend in better. But first, let's take a look at how these chords are shaped up and everything, and then we'll get to the verses, bridge, and how the song's put together. Alright, so let's take a look at these chords real quick. We're going to be doing it in the key of D, so we're going to be playing a D2 chord, a B minor, a sus2, as well as a normal A2. If I can get it right. There it goes. As well as a G2. And we'll also be doing an E minor with an extra D note on it. And the F sharp minor is a new one for me for key of D, but we're also going to do the exact same thing like we did with the E minor and put that extra D note on there because we're going to keep that D note through every single chord through this song. And so the D note and the open on first string are going to be the similar notes you're going to hear out throughout the whole song. So that's what's going to keep it really nice and make it nice tone and flow. But anyways, let's get to the chords here real quick. Let's start off with the D2. D2 is going to be mute the top two, okay? So you have mute, mute, open, 2, 3, open. Why am I not getting that extra note? Oh, that's because I'm holding it wrong. Okay. There we go. So mute, mute, open, 2, 3, open. Okay, make sure you're muting both the top two. Some just mute the sixth string, mute 6 and 5. You want to get that dominant fourth string in there. All right. Now then, once we got that done, if you look at the D2, we're gonna go to a sus2. What that is you actually is finger wise it's like this, but I'm gonna switch these two fingers around just because it's more comfortable. And this is going to be my A sus2. So my last one was a open 2 3 open. This one is going to be 2 2 3 open. And that's your A sus2. So you're going to have mute, open, 2 2 3 open. All right, that's your A sus2. The song does not call for normal A2 or A sus2. They just say A, but I like including the variant names sometimes. So this is my A sus2. My A2, you just pick up your ring finger, and that's your A2. And you'll see later on this video, because I always do the chord video after I actually do the entire tutorial, so that way I know if I missed any chords or not. I will be using this chord at one time during the song because it's easier to switch to this chord than the A sus2 coming from a different chord. So this will be your A2, and it will be a mute, open, 2 2 open, open. All right. So now then, let's take a look at a few more and get my hand to rest. Look at a G2. If you know a normal G and a G5. This is a G2. And the difference is, with a normal G, you're fretting here. G5, you're fretting these two. And I'm getting a phone call. One moment. Okay, I'm off the phone now. Sorry about that. Let's see, where was I at? I was at the G2. And that's going to be a 3, 2. Open, open, 3, open. So you notice we're keeping that finger in that open string. Now we're going to go to our E minor variant, which is going to be right here, like how you usually play normal E minor like this. We're going to keep that string on. And that's going to be an open, 2, 2, open, 3, open. Okay, and that brings us to this final chord that I, in the video, even I was having little issues with it, but hey, practice makes better. And this is, if you know the normal F sharp minor from like doing key of A videos with me, this is F sharp minor, but since we want to keep that note in there, we're going to go ahead and put that in there. So you're going to come up with literally a 5-finger chord, because you are muting with the top, or if you want to just play the strings 1 through 5, you can do that. But I'll be muting. And this is going to be our modified F sharp minor with an added D note. And that's going to be a mute 4, 4, 2, 3, open. Alright, so we have a total, I believe, of 6 chords, because we have D2, or actually make that 7. We have D2. Let me tilt this a little better. We have a D2 chord. We have the A sus2. I showed you an A2, even though it's not completely needed. And then going from that, we have the E minor. And the G2. And then we also have the F sharp minor with the added note. And don't forget the B minor. I knew I missed one. Apparently, while doing the chords, I completely forgot this one, but somehow miraculously remembered it at the end. It is the B minor chord, and that's going to be a mute 2, 0, 2, 3, open. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then going back here, 4, 5, 6, 7 chords. Alright, there's quite a lot. It's a bit of a tedious song, but that's okay. Practice will make better. Anyways, enough of my blabbering and going with the chords. Let's see how these are put together in the song. Alright, so now that we are back here, we're going to see how the song goes. Your intro is going to be the D2 to your B minor, to your F sharp minor, to your G2. So, I'm just going to put that, the strum pattern that I'm going to use for this, you can use many different kinds, but I'm going to use my popular one for now, which is on your screen right now. It's the going one that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, and. I think I got that many ands in there right. If you have any more questions about that strum pattern or a more in-depth lesson about it, I do have a 5 strum patterns video that is more dedicated to actually learning particular different strum patterns. So, start off on the D2. So it's going to be like this. And then it goes to your B minor. And this one I'm still getting used to, the F sharp minor. And then your G2. So I have D2, so it's going to be kind of like this. To the B minor, to the F sharp minor, to the G2. Alright, so we have D2, B minor, F sharp minor, and then G2. Alright, this one's a little bit more confusing to me. I don't do a lot of key of D videos, especially ones where I really have to go in and modify chords to kind of make them work and sound better. So I'm not like playing, like a key of A and throwing in a key of D chord where I'm playing this and then throwing something like this. That totally just does not match anything. So I'm going to use that modified F sharp minor that has the extra, let's see here, Eddie 8 Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. We're on a B, since we're on the 3rd fret, we're going to be B, C, C sharp, D. So we're going to be putting an extra D note on our F sharp minor chord. Alright, so we're going to be going something. Alright, so to start off with the verse versus song, I've been babbling on enough. Let's get right to it. Verse 1. Start off on the D. Chord sheet is provided in the description below. Please follow along with that. That is the one that I will be using for this video, and it'll be a lot easier for you to say, okay, I see where the chords are at, and then say, okay, I know how to make them. I kind of listen to the strum pattern, and then when you hear it, it'll just kind of all come together. So we have a D, Your love is devoted to E minor with that still that extra D note. Like a ring of solid gold, G2. Like a vow that is tested, F sharp minor. And then they're gonna do a quick switch to your A sus2. And it goes here. Let me play through the first verse real quick. That way it gets me help with that F sharp minor as well. Your love is devoted like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that is tested. This is what parts vow that is tested. A covenant of old. Your love is enduring. Oops, love is enduring. Gotta get that extra one in there. There's another one I'm not used to doing it with. Through the winter rain and beyond the horizon, with mercy for today. All right. So I'm kind of sloppy on that first set, but the E minor and F sharp minor are not standard key of D chords. Technically, yes, the E minor is, and technically it isn't, but I just say isn't because usually a key is made of a set of 4 chords, with the 5th would actually be the E minor if I had it. Anyways, so D2, your love is devoted to the E minor, like a ring of solid gold, G2, like a vow that is tested, F sharp minor. And then with the F sharp minor is only gonna be like a real quick one. Actually, if you want to, you might even want to skip it. I don't know how well it will sound. Let's see how well it will sound with me just completely skipping the F sharp minor. Just be curious here. Your love is devoted like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that's tested, like a covenant of old. Yeah, I like that F sharp minor. It gives that nice like droning low feel to it, like the E minor. So we'll keep it. A vowel that is tested, like A, and then right to that A. And I'm not going to go to an A sus because I'm moving a lot of fingers around. I'm going to go straight to a normal A2, which is going to be your A sus is like your mute open 2 2 3 open. The only difference is you're going to take that 3 off and you're just going to play the 2 2 with the mute, and that'll give you your A2 chord. Because I'm moving a lot of fingers around, so it's easier for me to switch to that chord because I'm kind of mentally already know where that chord is finger wise on my muscle memory, and then I can go right to the D after that. So I can go. It goes. Your love is devoted like a sting. Wow, I'm really getting bad. Like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that is tested. If I was tested, a covenant of old. Your love is enduring through the winter rain and beyond the horizon. Mercy for today. Okay. All right. So we have D. Your love is devoted. I'm going to go through these one more time. That's okay though. Your love is D2, your love is devoted, E minor, like a ring of solid gold, G2, like a vow that is tested, F sharp minor, like A, not A, like and then you're going to go to your A, covenant of old, D2, your love is enduring, E minor, through the winter rain, G2, oops. Beyond the horizon, F sharp minor, with mercy A, mercy for today, right to the G2, and then that's going to go in your pre-chorus. So your pre-chorus starts on the G2. Faithful you have been, D2. Faithful you will be, A sus2. You pledge yourself to me, E minor, and that's why I sing, and then it goes right into the chorus. That's why I sing your praise will. Okay, that's a G2. Your praise will. Let me get my fingers so you can see. Your praise will ever be on my lips. D2. Ever be on my lips. Your praise, B minor, will ever be on my lips. A sus2. ever be on my lips. Repeat them, okay? Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Okay? And that's that. That was the ending on the A sus2. Now our little interlude is gonna be D2, B minor, F sharp minor, G2. So it's ever be on my lips. And you're gonna start on your verse 2 on your D2 chord. You father the orphan, E minor. Your kindness makes us whole, G2. You shoulder our weakness, F sharp minor. It's that quick switch, F sharp minor. And your strength, A, or your A2. Your strength becomes our own, D2. You're making me like you, E minor. Clothing me in white, G2. Bringing beauty from ashes, F sharp minor. For you, A2. You will have your bride. Pre-chorus for this one is going to be G2. Free of all her guilt, D2. Free and rid of all her shame, A sus2. And known by her true name, E minor. And that's why I sing. And then back to your chorus. Your praise will. Okay. Now, coming out of chorus and going into the bridge. If I'm going through these too quick with the chords, I'm gonna leave all the chords and all the I want to call it diagram or the chart, whatever you want, over here on this side. That way, at any time you're like, oh shoot, I just forgot which chord that was supposed to be. Where was my fingers? And then if you're watching the video, it'll be right there for you. So I'm gonna have the strum pattern is gonna be on the bottom. The chords are gonna be over here. Okay. And that way you have everything in front of you to do this, because this song will take you a little while to get used to because it's a little unorthodox. Alright, so let's go from chorus. Your praise, let's see. Ever be on my lips, your praise. I'm just starting on the B minor from the chorus. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. And then it's going to go to a D2 because we're going to the bridge. Okay? To the D2. You will be praised, A sus2. You will be praised, B minor. With angels and saints, B minor. With angels and saints we sing, G2. Worthy are you, Lord. Back to the D2, right? You will be praised, E minor. You will be praised, B minor. With angels and saints we sing, G2. Worthy are you, Lord. Back to the D2. Alright, and it repeats, so I'm just going to play through it. You will be praised. You will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. You will be praised. You will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. And that's why I sing, your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips. And that's just the chorus. So you can go back and forth between the chorus and the bridge. Anyways, that is the best that I can figure out how to teach you how to do Ever Be by Bethel. There is a cover out there by Aaron Schust as well. I have not looked at that. He might have a much more simpler chords. But that gives you the tempo of the song and kind of how it's played. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. I am doing a lot of work right now on the XALT website, so that hopefully will be up and going and a little bit more helpful to you. If you have any trouble with doing strum patterns, I have made a create a pattern, strum pattern tool on the XALT website. Go to the home page, go to tools, create a pattern. On that, I will be doing video dedicated to that tool so you know how to use it. And then on there, you can click on numbers that makes them disappear. You can do your 3/4 timing, your 4/4 timing, your half measures, whole measures, all that stuff. I'm not finished with the tool yet. I plan on somehow putting chord sounds to it and then hit play, and it can be able to play through a strum pattern, all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. My name's Wyatt, and you have a very blessed day.